In Living and Cleaving, we say that unpleasant decision is lame. What are those unpleasant decisions? When a spouse begins to withhold transparency, when a spouse begins to drop the ball, when a spouse begins to lie to the other spouse, when a spouse begins to make someone else outside your relationship their bestie. These are unpleasant decisions that are lame. When a spouse have something they should disclose, but they refuse to look at time and season, time comes when that decision to keep quiet becomes choking, and then it becomes lame. Right. Recently, a man died. What happened to him? His wife refused to tell him that the house they were living in was belonging to the woman. This same woman came home shouting, "It's time to pay school fees. It's time to bring money for feeding. It's time to pay for the house rent." This man was running up and down trying to raise all these monies, and amidst that, he slumped down one day and he died. And today, this woman regrets telling her husband the truth. If her husband knew the house was their house, he would have had a longer life. That was an unpleasant decision that was very lame. Recently, a family wanted to travel out of the country. They sold basically everything they had and they did different kinds of things, getting to the last stage before they were supposed to leave the country. It now happened that they needed to do paternity tests on their children. They needed to do DNA to determine the paternity of those children. And the woman almost took her life before, just along the line. She was so uncomfortable, you could tell. At the end of the day, tests were done, and this man realized that those 3 children he has been taking care of are not his children. So when they went home, due to shame and everything, I think they say the girl killed herself. I just can't remember what happened, but it was actually, she realized, she discovered that it was a lame decision for her to have kept quiet. Now, inside unpleasant decision, there are another kind of unpleasant decision. It's an unpleasant decision to wake up one morning and realize, like, Amos 3 is not working here. It takes the 2 to make it work. And you have struggled, you have done everything to make it work. And obviously, it's not going to work because the other person is not doing it. It's either they put everything on your shoulder or they blame you for everything and you can't find joy. And it has gotten to a point where it's about to take your life. At that point, it's going to be an unpleasant decision to walk away, but you need to walk away.